Did you like coins vanished deep in the system's maze? Financial freedom, did you know, was the only way to survive? To lie, the crash, the dips, they burn it all away. No, 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 no. Neon streets standing here with block to block, flickering screens, nowhere to hide. Robots rise, taking all our jobs. Crypto still surviving. Day by day, will you ever break free from the chains that fiat made? I want your keys. Tonight, burning money. Feel the burning money. Spending this lonely night, stacking more. Tonight, burning money. Touch me, burning money. Show me your games with your stash, burning cash. I could never trust the system. Did you feel buried in dead-end lies? You keep saying it's all going fine. Did you dream of no more banks, no more chains to bind, keeping us enslaved? Did you lie? Tell me how to break free from this night. Neon streets standing here, we're block to block, flickering screens, nowhere to hide. Robots rise, taking all our jobs. Crypto still surviving. Day by day, will you ever break free from the chains that fiat made? I want your keys. I want your keys. Tonight, burning money. Feel the burning money. Spending this lonely night, stacking more. Tonight, burning money. Touch me, burning money. Show me your games with your stash, burning cash. Give me sets, burning cash.
Unit heading up to the code 3 chase. Suspect was last reported southbound on Highway 99.
Can you give me more info on that call? Just clearing another call. I'm headed over there. Closing fast on a vehicle that matches the description. That reported party? All units go to condition 2. Pilot into a rig, stand by. I'm gonna try to get in front of this guy, slow him down. 016, 1023 with the pursuit.
How's it going, guys? How's it going? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. We're back in the green. Back in the green, guys. Back in the saddle again, too. How's it going? How's it going? Milk Money is here. Of course, first. Of course, you're first. I wouldn't have it any other way, Milk Money. So glad it's Friday. Hope everyone is doing great. Of course, Milk Money ready for the doom and the chaos. Let's freaking go. Let's go. Having a little paranoia on my mic. I've been doing a lot of testing all day, trying to get the studio working on a laptop. My freaking God. It's a lot of work. All right. Yes, the mic is good. Mic is good. Yeah, bring on the doom, says Ryan Miller. Of course, bringing on the doom right out the gate. Thank you. Thank you for the chaos. Before we even start the live, let's go. Aw, dang, yes. Hey, guy. Me too, Milk Money. Me too. Of course, happy Friday, guys. Happy day. Cue the fire. Cue the flames. It's coming. It's coming. It's loading, of course, with our new sweet Bitcoin candle. The flames will come. Yes, cue the fire. I overslept this morning way late. Really. Hopefully you still made it to work. I know you've been working late these days, don't you? Milk Money. All right, guys. All right. So, what are we looking at? Of course, let's get the dancing mascots out of here and get on with the show. As we do every single day, guys. Here it is. Of course, I'm tired of winning. I'm so tired of winning. Yeah, and this morning, of course, was no different. Where's the button? The thing.
So
there you go.
You may even
Yes.
winning.
I'm sorry, Trump's not winning, though. But yeah, we're winning. We're winning every single day. Of course, we called a baseline or bearish target somewhere in the middle. We actually did end the day pretty bullish, though. Look at this. Actually ending the day up higher. Not as high as our base case scenario target, but still high nonetheless for the end of the day. On a low volatility day, I will take it. For a Friday, for sure. Mad Adam also here. Salute to the chaos. Do you have an interface with phantom power for the mic now? No. Yeah, we might talk about that tonight, Mad Adam, on our open mic night with Crypto Futures. We do the intangible thing. We come together as a community. It's great. It's wonderful. I love it, and I'm excited to do that tonight. I also did we do have Crypto JPEG or Andy in the house. I'll bring it up later if you guys aren't here yet. I got the St. Elmo that was donated to me. I picked it up this evening. So ready to go for that as well. I can't believe I found it. I've never heard of it before, and I'm excited to try it. All right, definitely unite the chaos, says Mad Adam. Definitely, 100%. Yeah, interested to see what you're referring to there. Phantom power for the mic. Interesting. All right, guys, let's get into the charts. Let's get into it. Yes, this is, of course, what I was referring to. I didn't even move over yet, of course. It's that baseline target in the bear target. Pretty much, again, calling this like it is, of course, every single night. We didn't get even as the top line of our baseline target, but like I said, it's fine. It's still early in recovery fashion, I guess. It's at the end of the week. It's not early, but we're early in recovery from the political suicide, I guess, that the market just had to endure, which was basically nothing other than Elon losing $35 billion estimated. And Trump licking his wounds from being associated with the island. I'm not going to say any more. I'm sure I'll say more tonight because we have to cover the news, and there was more said and more shown. And I, of course, got all those clips to show you. I'm probably going to get banned tonight, guys. Damn it. God damn it.
What are you, stupid?
I do it for the love, guys. I do it for the love. Anyway, moving on. So yeah, Bitcoin tonight looking okay. We'll get back to this chart, of course, here in a minute. We're going to take a look over at the live heat map, of course, to give you an idea of what we're dealing with price action. Is this even live? There's nothing happening. Come on, Kimba's broken. There we go. Of course, bringing you the live heat map for free over on YouTube is Kimba, the White Snow Lion. Not affiliated, not endorsed. I just like the anime reference on my channel. And yeah, it's a good tool, of course, to use without paying for it. That's what I intend to do. Anyway, so, jeez. Yeah, sometimes. So yeah, very clear price action happening right now on the order books. Pretty cool stuff, actually. Look at this, guys. We're bouncing. We'll take a look at the long-term and the mid-term ranges. But yeah, this is what we're looking at right now. Look at this. Buy and sell books are basically building up a very, very clear and very similarly strong level for both buying and selling at these levels. I mean, this is 112 basically up here in the strongest point for the long term, and 100K, both coming in very strong, making us a very clear range. I've shown you guys this morning, as of yesterday and the day before, we are getting lower and lower for the amounts of Bitcoin on exchanges. We're about to hit super price discovery mode for Bitcoin, and where that stops, no one knows. But some, of course, analysts are predicting $150,000 to $250,000 Bitcoin this year or higher. We'll see where the pendulum swings. Yeah, tonight it looks like we're fighting off the same sort of key levels we've been looking at all week. Still, we had a lot to fill back in here, though. A lot. Basically, knocking out all of the buy positions as we climb back up tonight. So new levels are going to pop in within the next 24 to 48 hours. So we'll probably build up some more support somewhere in here. If we don't shoot up higher, of course, tomorrow's going to be low volatility. So don't look for anything too crazy over the weekend after something like this. I mean, unless MicroStrategy buys puts in another $1 billion buy over the weekend, which Tiggy's known to do, Sailor's known to do on Saturday. We shall see. All right. Moving in, guys, into our metrics. Let's go. U.S. national debt sitting ever so closer into 37 trillion. Currently sitting around an estimated 36.945 trillion. Ridiculous. We are 34 billion and some change. Who's counting? We are every single day until we hit that $37 trillion target. And then, of course, we have the 1.2. Almost. At least $1 to $1.2 trillion we have to pay in our interest after this year. And of course, the big beautiful bill, which is going to add allegedly 2.5 to 5 trillion. I don't know why the numbers are so widely. I think it's within a 5-year period or something like that too. I don't know. But still, I mean, we can't do this forever, guys. We can't do this forever. We know what fixes this, of course. The orange coin fixes this. Okay. All right. Getting back to the chat before I go any further. Yes, Crypto JPEG's in the house. We got Ryan Miller and Matt. Okay, everyone's back. Yes, cue the fire. Salute. I would make a prediction. Ryan Miller says all-time high around the end of the month. What? You're calling for an all-time high at the end of this month? Are you calling for the peak at the end of this month? There's two different things. We can get the all-time high of this month and never return back to the all-time high, or we could hit a new all-time high this month. Yeah, I think it's very possible we're going to hit an all-time high by the end of the month, provided we don't get any more shenanigans out of the White House. Crypto JPEG says, good evening, Otaku. Did you find St. Elmo? Yes, I did. I actually showed it off right before you showed up. Look at this. You're late. But I did get it. Thank you for recommending this. Can't wait to try this tonight. Man, it's a big bottle and also pretty pricey, too. My pretty penny. Definitely looking forward to trying that. Thanks again to you and Andy for putting that on my desk tonight. Appreciate it. All right, guys. So polymarket betting, another thing that we like to check because everyone's looking at the same things, and of course betting on the same things too. Over on Polymarket, brought to you on the Polygon blockchain. Don't forget, it's also a crypto powered betting site. Will Trump and Elon publicly reconcile by next Friday? 14% chance. Very unlikely. Trump Epstein files made public in 2025. A 17% chance. Yeah, very unlikely. As Elon had pointed out, a very disturbing truth to that, most likely. Will Trump be impeached in 2025? 11% chance. I don't think that's going to happen. Reconciliation bill passed by June 30th. July 31st is the most... what is this? 84 and 73% chance on the, what? I don't. It doesn't make any sense. Will Elon Musk create a new political party by December 31st? 30% chance says yes. We're gonna get into that on the Real News segment tonight on X. Yeah, we got. Elon Musk is looking at doing that. Pacers versus Thunder. We got more betting for sports. Normies love their sports. Will Elon Musk announce presidential run in 2025? He can't. He's not. This one just drives me crazy. U.S. recession in 2025, 27% chance. It's up a couple percents today. Will Elon Musk unfollow Donald Trump before July? 18% chance. All these are ridiculous now. I cannot believe the amount of fun we're having in the poly market betting sites now. U.S.-Iran, a nuclear deal in 2025, 60% chance. Wow. Wow. And more of the Epstein files. Public by June, 5% chance. I think he would clear the air if he actually did put that out and he wasn't on that list. I don't know if they can do that and just scribble redact a few pieces of information. Will Trump meet Elon Musk by June 30th, July 31st, December 31st? Wow. Yeah, of course. I think by then he probably might meet him again. That's 59% chance. And then, of course, the next big one is Fed decision right in June. Very unlikely. 98% chance, no change. We're actually looking at possibly less than 2 rate cuts this year now. Boom. I know, right? We were looking at 4 at the beginning of the year. Now we're looking at less than 2. What the F, man? All right, moving on. Fear and greed. Well, I mean, it's actually probably a good move that they're not doing it. I mean, honestly, but it's not going to stop what's going to come, right? We know where the Fed lands on this. I play you this clip all the time.
It's on an unsustainable fiscal path.
Pal knows.
That just means that the debt is growing faster than the economy. We're borrowing from future generations.
We're borrowing for future generations. That's right, pal. And it can't stop, won't stop. Print that money. Fear and greed index for the stock market ended in greed today at 63. Pretty good to see that. It's been a hair above neutral at like 55 the last couple days. Then we've got crypto fear and greed sitting now in fear when I started the stream. Let's refresh this because we do not sleep in our space. And now look at that. We're back to neutral. Yay! It took literally 30 minutes for this to flip from fear to neutral. I'm sure we'll be back into greed by tomorrow morning. Hell, it might be back in greed by the time we end the stream. I'm going to put this up and try to remind me to, look at that again before we close the stream. The U.S. dollar rallies back up to 99. It's another day, another weird day where someone's still buying our treasury bills. It's probably the U.S., of course, propping it up ever so slightly. Still on a downward trend for the year. Very, very clear. Down and to the right. All right, moving on. Crypto bubbles today looking a lot better. It was actually really everything was in the green when I started the stream. Looks like Stacks just came back down. We got Fartcoin down 7%. That thing just ran. It ripped a big one, and then it just fell down as it normally does. That's how gravity works, right? I mean, hot, with gases and everything, they usually fall when they get cooled down. Anyway. Jesus. Oh, God. Okay, anyway. Going into the top 200, though, everything's still looking kind of the same as the top 100. ZBEC, of course, going another run to another 12% positive. We're going to get into that chart again as well. I'm telling you guys, you can't keep a good coin down, and this one is really, really blowing my mind. All right, market cap for Bitcoin dominance still sitting above 64%, returning closer to the ever so closer to the 65%, which I think we touched once. Did we touch that once, like a couple months ago, or 6 months ago? Yeah, we were there just very briefly from the 4th of May and the 6th of May. Until the 7th or 8th. Yeah, the 8th. So 2 days. We were up there for 2 days, sitting at 65% dominance. Still has not rolled over yet. Still waiting for that to, of course, usher in the altcoin season. All right, what else we got? Top 10 assets in our space right now. Anything big change today? Cardano still sitting at number 10. Tron at number 9. Doge at number 8. Nothing really has changed other than Tron has been dethroned again by Doge. Doge just flipped Tron. I was surprised that when Tron actually flipped Doge. Really weird. Really close in price too. At price. That too. Yeah, price as well. Ramona coming in with a super chat at $10 super chat. Thank you, Ramona. Happy Friday. Hit that like button, please. That's right. Please hit the like button. I keep forgetting, guys. I need to shill harder. This is why I have you guys. I keep forgetting. I keep going and going and going. I never, ever, of course, promote the stream. Guys, please like, subscribe, do all the things. We're trying to get this up to 1,000. I'm building a new studio. we're getting things going. I can't wait to have more time to work on more graphics, and of course, we're looking at merch in the future. We're doing all the crazy stuff, guys. I'm an ex-graphic designer. I can do some amazing things. I can't wait. I can't wait to have those superpowers. Please give them to me. All it takes is a like and a subscribe down below. Okay, moving on. Thank you, Ramona. Thank you. Anything else change in the top 10? Around the top 10 on the outskirts? Nothing really. Hyperliquid still sitting at 11, Sui at 12, Chainlink at 13, Avalanche at 14. Leo coming down. I think Leo might have flipped Avalanche a couple days ago, but yeah, it's pretty much the same. And then honorable mention going out to Jasmine. Guys, Jasmine's still being beaten down. Still hanging on to 91 though. Same spot in market cap as we saw yesterday. It's been a couple days since we looked at XCN. Let's take a look at XCN real quick. In market cap, last time we looked at this, it was at 103, was it? 105? I think it fell back down to 112. Okay, so a couple more spots in the rankings downward as more and more projects from the top 200 are working their way in closer and closer to the top 100. This guy is going to get very competitive here towards the end of the year. Very competitive. So place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Place your bets. All right, what are we looking at here? My favorite metric? Is this my favorite metric? It is, absolutely. It absolutely is. This, guys, is, of course, how many Bitcoin are left on exchanges. This is it. This is all that's available, all that's left across all exchanges in the world. Still sitting at all-time lows on exchanges at 2.1 million. That's it, 2.1 million. It sounds like a big number. In the grand scheme of things, it is not. There's 60 million millionaires, and there's about 3,000, 4,000 billionaires on the earth. And all it takes is for a handful of them to just get a bug up their butt to buy some Bitcoin, and it's all gone. It's poof, gone like that. And don't even get me started on institutional demand, and of course, the likes of Michael Saylor and everyone else, dredging up all the rest of the Bitcoin because they've already bought more than can even be produced this year. I'm not going to go into that again. I can get lost in that rant forever, forever, guys. Just do the math. Do the math. It's all maths, guys. I hate math, but you know what? Moon math, it makes us money. We got to do it. You got to do the math. All right, BitcoinTreasuries.net. Nothing's changed here since yesterday. MicroStrategy, of course, holding 580,000 Bitcoin, getting closer and closer to 600,000 probably next week. If all it takes is for them to do one more big buy-in, and the average buy that they've been doing within the last few months has been right around like 25,000. So it would not be surprising to me at all if they just want to round this up to 600,000 Bitcoin by the beginning of next week when they announce their buy-in on Sunday. But yeah, you can see here the average buy-in, 3,000, 20,000, 10,000, 11,000, all these down here, 55, 50, 50, 30, 20. I mean, it's ridiculous. And of course, there's been weeks where they paused and didn't buy any, but I would say it's a good average. Maybe 15 to 20,000 is very, very likely they're just going to go all in and make that a round number next week. All right, moving on. Bitcoin Rainbow Shard, of course, telling you to be buying. Why are you not buying? Are you buying, guys? What the hell are you buying?
I'd buy that for $1.
Oh my God, we're at point 1 Bitcoin right now. 0.1 million of a worth of a Bitcoin. One. I can't even speak tonight. Oh my God. 0.1. I didn't even start drinking yet. 0.1 of a million, of course, as Samson Mao likes to point out, we're only 0.1 worth of a million ready to go, guys. It should be 200,000 according to Samson Mao, as he made very clear today. Like some Max Kaiser calling out that it should be worth 350,000 by now. Anyway. And of course, if everyone stops trading altogether, it would be worth $1 million, according to Ray Dalio. Back in like 2023, 24, when he said that, I forget. It's crazy times we're living in, guys. Unprecedented, and it's about to get even crazier by the end of the year. Bitcoin's still sitting at number 7 in total market cap, top 10 assets in the world. Highest it ever hit in rank was 5. We're going to be right back there again soon. A lot of money flying right back into Amazon and Google after, of course, all of the. I mean, everything's still the same. I don't know. All the FUD with Trump and Elon is just kind of eased on over after a couple of days. It's ridiculous. I don't know how we continue playing ourselves fools and continuing to invest in the same 7 companies. All right, moving on. The same tech bubbles. All right. Trump presses Fed Chief Powell to cut interest rate by full point despite strong jobs report. Here we go, guys. We're going to start off with a little bit of the TradFi news, and we're going to move into some crypto stuff. We're going to try to find some viral or breaking news tonight. It's been, again, kind of slow at the end of the week. Let's get back to the chat. Before I go into the news, let's get back in the chat real quick and catch up here. Let's see what we have here. What did I miss out on, you guys? Attila the Hun in the house. How's it going, Attila? How's it going? Freaky Friday open mic night. I can't wait. Been pre-partying. What? You already pre-partying? Should I start this bottle early? Oh my God. Oh man, you can start the party without me. God, come on, Attila, come on. And then we got Braveheart McFreedom. Happy Friday, DCA Friday, followed by open mic. Proof. Your studio is progressing. Before you know it, people will be trying to copy you. Oh my God. I gotcha. I mean, we got to get there first, though. We got to finish this up. I really miss the old studio, and I hope I can make it even better than the last. All right, guys. All right, let's keep going. Of course, thank you again to Ramona reminding me to shill harder. Please like, subscribe, do all the things down below as we get into our news segment. Let's go. All right, so Trump presses the Fed Chief Powell to cut at least 1 full point. 1 full point. So let's dive into this here. President Donald Trump, the Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell, to slash interest rates to a full point despite a better than expected jobs report on Friday. Trump, who regularly badgers Powell to lower rates, argued for the steep cut as maintained that the U.S. economy is doing great. I would not say it's doing great. They don't understand. No one's out there talking to the normies like me. Like, I see it every day. They're not happy. They are not happy. They're spending way too much on groceries. They're scraping to get by. In the town I just moved to, the jobs are like none. There's like zilch. All these factory jobs in the town I just moved to, there's nothing available. They just shut down for 2 weeks. Good luck convincing me that the normies or that the economy is doing great. Anyway, my rant is over. Go for a full point. Rocket fuel, says Trump on the Truth Social post. Markets forecast a virtually zero chance of any rate cut, much less a 1% point decrease following the Federal Open Market Committee's next meeting later this month. The Fed cut rates by 1 full point in total during President Joe Biden's first fiscal year in office, final year in office. The last time the central bank made a single rate cut of a full percentage point was in March of 2020 to address the economic fallout from the onset of COVID-19 pandemic. So yeah, we have not had a single cut this year. It's insane. I cannot believe we're sitting here in June. Guys, and not a single cut. The president's latest job poll, I think, what was it? EU just cut their 8th time now? Was it their eighth cut? They already started cutting last year too. Canada already started cutting. Everyone's already been cutting. China is already printing money, man. They're already printing money like crazy. The president's latest jab at Powell came after the Bureau of Labor Statistics reported the U.S. Oh my God, I just lost. That reported that the U.S. in May rose more than predicted. The hiring in the U.S. rose in May. Non-farm payrolls rose 139,000 for the month, exceeding the Dow Jones estimates 125,000. Analysts were bracing for weaker results, and it would reflect the impact of Trump's tariff policies and other signs of potentially slowing economy. Trump complained Friday and other major central banks have lowered their rates while the Fed has stood pat. Fed policymakers worry that Trump's tariffs could cause a spike in inflation. The European Central Bank earlier this week lowered its benchmark rate a quarter point. Its 8th cut, like I said, their 8th cut since June, since last June. The ECB indicated that the final cut was the ECB indicated that. European Central Bank indicated that would be its final cut of the year. Okay, so that's their final cut in Europe. I don't know why I'm stumbling over that. The ECB eased on the notion that both inflation and economic growth were weakening. In a follow-up message, Trump argued that the cuts would enable the U.S. to lower its both long and short-term rates on debt that is coming due. Yep, and they're going to have to pay that. They're going to have to pay that. That's why that one big, beautiful bill is there to do all that. It's to pay the budget and maybe even eliminate the budget all together. The budget hearings all together. We'll see. The president added that if inflation would flare back up, Powell could ratchet rates higher than response. Very simple. He is costing our country a fortune, Trump wrote to Powell. Borrowing at cost should be much, much lower. Trump peppered his latest demand with the same insults he has previously aimed at the central bank's chairman. Too late at the Fed is a disaster, Trump said of Powell. The president added the U.S. economy was only thriving despite him. Before Friday's jobs reports, traders have been looking for the next interest rates reduction to come in September, but the odds of the decrease following the reports released, which is noted that the average hourly wages grew at a 3.9% annual pace, 0.2 percentage point more than expected. So people are getting not only keeping their jobs according to these reports, which I don't see it. They're also getting paid more. Traders before Friday estimated the chances of the Fed cutting rates in September at about 74%. That dropped to about 62% following the report. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. This is why we look at these betting markets, too. Traders have now just 22% of the Fed will cut rates more than twice by the end of 2025. That's what I'm talking about. Probably getting one cut or two this year. Redonkulous, guys. Let's check back up in the chat real quick before I move forward. D-Worm bringing on the boomsticks, my guy. Thank you for, of course, supporting the channel with the chaos. All right. What else can we find tonight? Let's get into it, guys. Breaking news. Bitcoin jumps following upbeat jobs report. That's why we're seen some decent price action. It's not really amazing. And I would say this rally actually started early last night. Early last night. By the time we got off the stream, it was still up and to the right, very steadily with, of course, the foreign markets just pumping on the dump that they just, on a silver platter. They were just handed a big dip on a silver platter. Well, who wouldn't dump this? I said that last night. Who would not buy this? Who the hell would not buy that? All right, let's see what else we can find. U.S. lawmakers seek audit of federal gold, including deep storage. I think I have that pulled up already. I do. Fort Knox audit, guys. More news on the Fort Knox. I think it was Thomas Massey's, I think it was, Republican representative out of Kentucky. I don't see him listed here yet. We'll dive into it. The U.S. lawmakers seek audit of the federal gold, including deep storage. There's a new bill, guys. There's a new bill. It's exciting. Because even without Elon there, we're still going to get, hopefully, what we want to see. Maybe there's a little bit more... maybe it's going to be a little more discreet than it was before. Just being a live video on YouTube being broadcast would have been amazing, but they're probably going to get something a little more discreet. Probably take a lot more time, too. 4 members of Congress introduced a legislation on June 6 in 2025, demanding the first comprehensive audit of U.S. gold reserves in over 65 years. This is a very, very bad that the American people have not had some sort of clarity on this for more than my lifetime, almost more than double my lifetime. Amid soaring national debt and the global gold accumulation by central banks, a gold audit bill demands inventory of all federal bullion holdings. Representatives Thomas Massey, that's what I was talking about, the Republican representative out of Kentucky, Troy Nels, Republican, probably Republican, or representative out of Texas, Addison McDowell out of North Carolina, and Warren Davidson out of Ohio sponsored the Gold Reserve Transparency Act, H.R. 3795. The bill mandates that full assessment of inventory and audit of all U.S. gold reserves, including deep storage bullion, within 9 months of an enactment, with recurring audits every 5 years. I think that's very fair. Very fair. 65 years, ridiculous. They're all just probably painted gold bricks. Oh, jeez.
Stupid!
The Government Accountability Office, GAO, must hire an independent auditor to physically verify gold at all depositories, assess security measures, and disclose 50 years of transactions. This includes leases, swaps, sales, purchases, and encumbrances, plus all gold held indirectly through entities like the Federal Reserve, IMF, or foreign central banks. No redactions will be permitted in the resulting public report, except for the sensitive physical security details. The GAO and auditors gain subpoena power against all facilities and records, while the U.S. Treasury and Federal Reserve must provide unredacted, that's right, unredacted documentation. If the legislation moves forward, the findings eventually find their way to the internet for the general public's view. Stephen Gleason, CEO of Money Metals Depository, criticized past oversight failures. The Treasury has lost records and failed to account the vault openings. His Idaho-based vault is twice the size of Fort Knox. Earlier this year, Republican Senator Rand Paul, the son of former Congressman Ron Paul, showed his support of the Fort Knox audit. It's ridiculous that we have not done this. I mean, it's blasphemy. Blasphemy. The push coincides with the global unease about the U.S. held gold. Germany has sought to repatriate gold from the Federal Reserve Bank of New York. That's right. They've been trying to reclaim their gold from the U.S. J.P. Cortez of the Sound Money Defense League called an audit of the national security issue, dismissing symbolic gestures like live walkthroughs. Sponsors argued the transparency is urgent as the U.S. debt has hit $37 trillion and foreign central banks accelerate gold purchases. The audit process may take up to a year, unlike Bitcoin, whose entire transaction history and current supply are continuously verified and publicly auditable on its immutable blockchain. The U.S. gold reserves lack inherent transparency. The Gold Reserve Transparency Act mandates a complex periodic physical audit by trusted third parties, verify holdings, disclose decades of opaque transactions, a process fundamentally different than Bitcoin's network real-time cryptographic proof of reserves, and of course, open and verifiable for anyone to access. All right. Robert Kiyosaki also pointing out here that last February we talked about him as well, pointing out that he shared his 2 cents arguing that Fort Knox's vaults, if they do turn up empty, America's entire economic infrastructure could come tumbling down. It might be why this has never been done in my lifetime. And even in my parents' lifetime. And probably in your parents' lifetime. Oh, guys, isn't this nuts, guys? Like, where the hell is our minds going when we don't know how much gold the United States even has? Ridiculous. But a good time to be buying Bitcoin.
I'd buy that for $1.
All right. What else can we get into? Circles at New York Stock Exchange breakout turns heads and heats up crypto finance. More news on Circle. More news on their IPO listing on the New York Stock Exchange. Stablecoin issuer Circle Internet Financial saw a stock take off its first day of trading. That was like 2 days ago. This article is a day old. So yeah, Wall Street just got a straight dose of stablecoin hype, courtesy of Circle. We've been talking about that for a while. I don't think we need to get into this again. Probably doesn't point anything new anyway. What else we got here? Circle's 288 spike. Look at that. That's new. The highest it got yesterday was up to 235%. Here we are today, a breaking 288% spike in price for share. Shocks Wall Street. Circle continues to rally after IPO debut. This was as of 7 hours ago. Since its debut in the New York Stock Exchange, stablecoin issuer Circle Internet Financial stock Circle has appreciated more than 288%. Circle skyrockets on New York Stock Exchange. Crypto social media chimes in. Let's see what they are talking about today. Some platforms like X have buzzed with a commentary of Circle's IPO. One user, IPO pricing experience at Goldman Sachs, cautions against jumping in immediately following a steep climb. They emphasize that that early gains are often orchestrated to generate excitement, of course, with any, launch of any project or token or stock IPO. Advising patients to wait about 90 to 180 days after the IPO to invest. The X account Dom suggested not just to allow the price discovery, but also that because that's typically when the lockup period ends, the individual added. Some observers now predict the Circle's performance could spark a wave of IPOs from other crypto ventures eager to tap into the public markets. After the Circle IPO performance, there's a large probability that every equity business with more than $50 million in revenue and any sort of moat or edge to go public, the X-Account Solana legend wrote, I'm talking about MoonPay, Gemini, Kraken, Phantom, etc. That's crazy. If any of those were to do that, shake up, of course, just getting more exposure to the New York Stock Exchange to know even these projects even exist, because a lot of course, the New York Stock Exchange TradFi is not aware of how big our space has gotten already. So I'm bullish on that at least this. I'm not so much about Circle, but at least on the the exposure for all these other potential projects getting IPOs or listings on New York Stock Exchange. All right, what else can we dig up tonight? The stablecoin fever with Circle soaring for another 40%. That's what we just talked about. It's probably the only thing anyone's really talking about right now. U.S.-China trade talks. This is about an hour ago, guys. Look at this. U.S.-China trade talks set for June 9th. Breaking 2 hours ago. Crypto market to rally next week. What did my thumbnail say again? Something like... what is to come, right? Wait, what is to come? The gains that are going to be made this month are going to be crazy. U.S.-China trade relations will take center stage again on June 9th as senior officials from both countries meet for trade discussions in June. They're going to meet in London. The discussions follow a phase where both nations are dealing with rising disputes, mainly about tariffs and economic matters. While these talks are essentially for resolving trade issues, some investors are now wondering whether crypto market will experience a rally in response. U.S. trade negotiations on this date. The upcoming U.S.-China trade talks are expected to involve the U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick, man, all these Bitcoin, Trump cabinet members on crypto, and U.S. Trade Representative Jamison Greer. A meeting between the team of Chinese officials is scheduled to take place in London. President Donald Trump believes that the meeting will be productive and thanked those handling it for paying attention to the issue. While the U.S. and China have already made some steps in the trade negotiations, there are also still many problems that are yet to be resolved. And recent discussions in Geneva, Switzerland, and other countries decide to take ease to their tariffs for a while. Nevertheless, China has expressed concerns about the U.S. Behavior such as advising chip companies and limiting visas for Chinese students seeking education in the U.S. In addition, Beijing claims that the U.S. is stalling in its efforts on rare earth exports, which are essential for building technology, as we've heard a lot about this week. Crypto Bows in the chat with $1 super chat. Thank you, super sticker. I'm still not used to these guys. I keep forgetting which are which. Thank you for the super sticker. I see you, man. What up, party people? What up? Every time I see your logo, your avatar, I always think it's the old Sony logo. It's a drone. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Anyone, of course, messing around with a... oh, no, I just killed the chat. No. Oh, no. I'll get that back. Bring that chat back up somehow. Oh, I think I just killed the chat. I did. I can't see the chat anymore. No. Oh, no, guys. Oh, no. I don't know what I did. I hit something on my mouse, and then it collapsed my chat, and I can't bring it back. But I got a remedy for this. It's just going to suck. Yeah, in the meantime, guys.
So just chill out. Drink a 7-Up. Eat a moon pie. Quit murdering people.
Yeah. Just don't do that. Don't do. Just give me a second. I'll figure this out. No, I'm not gonna be able to figure this out. But you know what? I got it back up anyway. This will work. This should work, I guess. For now. What the hell? It's gonna take up all my bandwidth though. All right. I'm gonna have to look on the other side of the screen to find it. Oh my god. What the hell did I do, guys? I don't know what I did. I'm always clicking on things I shouldn't be. This is why I got banned the other month, right? When we went to what was it? 4chan to investigate some crypto news. Oh my god, that was a bad mistake. All right. And nevertheless, yeah, China, of course, is going to be working out trade deals because they cannot facilitate their needs as well as the rest of the world's needs, and we have things they need, and they have a lot of things we need more probably. Who am I kidding? Doom is coming, guys. Doom. Just wait. Sui I $6. Oh, Crypto Newsland, of course, with the fear and hopium articles. Most of them, of course, all man. Remember when they used to pump out good stuff? Not here lately. BNB chain logs record DEX volume. Apple X, Google, and Airbnb explore stablecoin use for payments. I did hear that they were looking at purchasing Bitcoin. Those three particular too, rumors were looking at accepting Bitcoin payments. But still, it's a rumor. So yeah, it's pretty much nothing else out of there. We can get real news, guys. Of course, we're looking for real news. The Bitcoin ETF see 278 million outflow as Trump and Musk fallout hits the market. Of course, we saw that represented in the total market cap yesterday. That was nuts. Yesterday we went from like a 3.37 trillion dollar market cap and total crypto market cap to about 3.14. So we did see a bit of a retracement for all the money, of course, swirling around in crypto. It is now coming back. I think last time I looked at it, we're back already to 3.25. I can check that real quick on my phone. Yeah, 3.25. Yep. We're still up there, guys. All right, guys. All right, let's get back to the chat real quick before I forget about you. I'm about to change my pick. I just did it on X. Oh, my God. You changed it to the old Sony logo? You guys know which one I'm talking about, right? It was like 1996, probably. That one. That's what Crypto Boses reminds me of every time I see it. Of course, also, don't forget, relative to Jasmine. Anyway, I'm going to stop there. Kay Lily, that's Sheriff Grady. Yeah, Sheriff Grady, he's something, isn't he? He's something. Spencer Phrase, he just tells it like it is. I love it. Everything going to $1 on Monday. Wait, what? XCN, ZBEC, Miria, Bitcoin, ETH, all going to $1. I love the last one, ETH. Yeah. Bitcoin's going to $1 too. It'd be funny how everything goes to $1, even if it's good or bad. I mean, I would take it. I'd probably buy it all up. All right. Spencer Phrase, yes, you're crazy, my guy. Milk Money, I still have a Walkman and Discman. Good old Sony. Yeah, me too. I still got a Walkman. What we got? Sharon, LOL, Spencer. Yeah, seriously. What the hell are you smoking, Spencer? Crypto Bows test. Okay, yeah. I remember you had that. Over on the other side. You know what I'm talking about. Is that Liquid Death? My brain's just like messing with your avatars now. Okay, moving on, guys. Let's get going. We gotta continue on with the news. What else can we dig up today? Anything else swirling out there? Trump and Elon really did just break the market. They really did just break the market. Speaking of which, here we go. Trump and Elon public fallout triggered massive losses across crypto, ETFs, and stocks tied to Wall Street. Elon Musk himself lost about $35 billion in his net worth when he pulled that stunt. So yeah, everyone's down. And you know what? I saw it too. I felt it too. I mean, there's a lot less zeros than what I felt, but I felt it. I felt it. All right. What else we got here? Trump's biggest tax triggers massive losses. This is pretty much all the stuff we've already covered anyway. Speculative gains vanish in a day. You know what we haven't talked about in a while? You know what we haven't talked about today, or at least tonight? ZBEC. Look at this. This coin, the coin that could, still has not come back down to 204. After another big breakout to 205, and we actually touched 2054, almost 2055. We didn't quite get back up there though. And I was telling you guys this morning, just keep watching this, see if we can actually retrace this back upward. This is kind of weird though. We did get kind of like an inverse head and shoulders in the middle of all this, although be it a little lower than I would have liked to see. This is also a very short-term price movement, and all the gains have already happened from it. In my opinion, this is probably already short-lived and done. And then, of course, right now we're waiting for another reconsolidation and another retest down to the bull trend line to see if it can hold. Is it going to hold one of these? Maybe. It has in the past, and of course we keep going higher and more to the right and more sideways action. I wonder if we can zoom out and see anything else kind of forming. Now, what's really interesting here is And I've showed you guys this before in the charts. If you actually were to, where's my bars pattern? Where's my bars pattern at? I think it's on this one. Yeah, bars pattern. So if you actually take this from this spot here and you bring it on over to here, I just saw this too, and I'm like, you know, it'd be really cool if I flip this. If I flip this, right, and I make it inverted, if I can flip the damn thing. Oh my God, what? I guess that works. What does that look like? That looks like so I would buy this. This looks like a cup and handle, right? So if we flipped it and it's doing the opposite, you know, to me, if I saw this chart and didn't think anything about Zebek's weird price action, when Bitcoin dumps, it pumps, when Bitcoin pumps, it dumps, I'd be like, okay, I want to sell this because it's probably going to dump, because obviously it's an inverse price action. I would buy this if it were a cup and handle, but obviously the inverse is to the downside. So we should be, in theory, getting a move to the downside. And when the same measure moved as that cup and handle would be inversely. And again, this is all in theory, how it should play out, but it's not. It's not. It's doing its own thing. That's why I put this up here. At the beginning of the week, I said this is a lawless nation for Zebek. It's doing whatever the hell it wants. There's some whale games definitely afoot here, and I feel them. I feel them in the price action because it's weird. It's weird. So yeah, I would again just keep an eye on it. I told you my story when I got in, got out. Of course, way down here, I took out 10%. I bought 5% back down here. We ran it back up. I bought another 5% down here. We ran it back up, and then we're waiting again for another retest. If we do get another retest, at some point the market's going to rally, and we're going to figure out all about these price points. And this is what I make very clear for you guys. We're going to move on to bigger and better things. Don't get caught up on these small numbers down here when it's about 205 or 204 or 203. It won't matter in the end when Zebek's a freaking, I don't know, half a dollar or 20 cents. Say you can get to 20 cents a cycle. I'm getting a little more bullish on Zebek, but more base case scenario, I'm still looking at getting out most of my position around 10 cents. But again, that's still my overall sentiment. Is still kind of the same. It's positive. It's up and to the right. We're getting more news all the time about them buying more and more companies to facilitate payroll. It's insane what they're doing, and it's exciting because not many other crypto ventures are doing the same exact thing. It's pretty unique, and I do like it. All right, so that's my skinny on Zebek, my update on the Zeb coin, Zebek coin, the Zebekians, guys. Hodl, stay strong. Diamond hands. I gotta find my diamond. Oh my God, I miss my diamond. All right, guys, let's get back into the news. Anything else we can find? We're gonna go straight into the real news over on Twitter. I feel like we are. Better late than never, says Crypto Boss. Man, you guys are blowing up the chat. I'm missing out. The chat is what I live for. Okay, so they went off. But the question was, it was planned. Was it planned? What was planned? That great entry point. Oh, you're talking about. Wait, are you the one buying all this, Zebek? I was in the top 100 of all the wallets. I don't know if I still am anymore, but are you maybe doing all this stuff, Crypto Boss? Yeah, I never know, man. You never know. You guys playing around with a lot more money than I have. I know that. All right. So yes, Jake the Snake says, no notification. YouTube, why hast thou forsaken me? Damn YouTube.
Stupid.
Damn it. Always with you. You gotta blame technology, man. It's no fun if you don't. Strawberry Dragons, work made me late. Oh, I'm sorry for Strawberry. At least you're still at work though, right? The robots lose another day, you win, man. Hell yeah, you still got a job, Strawberry. I'm happy for you. Milk Bunny says, let it be. Going back to back to $1. Let it be. Oh my God. I'll never forget that, man. It's stuck in my head forever now. It's probably gonna be the best meme of the year for crypto, especially if it does actually blow us away with some nonsensical price. There's no way $80 billion in the single year for this coin. No way. There's no way. But you know what? It's always good to have a moon bag just in case. But yeah, better late than never. Yes, of course, referring to Strawberry. And there we go, guys. We're gonna get back into it. Back into the news. Let's go. Let's see here. Let's Coinbase. What did that Coinbase got? CoinDesk. I'm sorry, CoinDesk. AIOZ. Wow, it's been awesome. We talked about AIOZ or Z. House Dems get bonus hearing on crypto market structure. What? I missed that. Damn, Maxine looks rough. Maxine Waters looks rough. The top Democrat on the House, Maxine Waters, Financial Services Committee. Here we go. I guess we can give them at least a minute. Okay, yeah, we don't have to because CoinDesk won't let us read it. All right, moving on. Weekly crypto regulation shakeup. SEC wins 1.1 million fraud cases. California trials, Bitcoin fees. Ridiculous. Get out of California, guys. What a waste of space that state has become. Elon Musk-esque and Polymarket deal pushes on-chain predictions markets into global social feeds. We got to just get into the real news over on X, guys. It's crazy what's happening right now with Elon still trending. Donald Trump amasses $1 billion from crypto in just 9 months. That's crazy. I really don't care about people's individual, gains, even if it's a sitting president. It's a little scummy, but I mean, it's a free market. Donald Trump is cashing in on crypto over the last 9 months, beginning slightly before the election. He has stirred up new ventures, new coins, new noise. All of it makes president money. How much? How much are we talking? The media outlet argues Trump holds $900 million worth of liquid assets, with nearly half of the amount stemming from his crypto pursuits. Okay, so about 350, 390, 400 million, 420, whatever. All right, I think that's all we really need to know out of that. A lot more than we're holding, but really, kind of really not that much in the grand scheme of things for a billionaire already. Anything else breaking before we get into the real news? I just want to make sure we don't skip anything important. That's what I'm here for, guys. I want to see it as it happens. New Jersey gubernatorial. What the heck? I don't even know how to say that. Gubernatorial race, really? To be crypto's next election test. I wonder if they're going to have Cardano involved in this, because they've been rumored about settling votes on Cardano now for like the last 3 years. On June 5th, one Republican and 2 Democrat candidates for the governor of New Jersey addressed a crowd of cryptocurrency-minded voters at a rally organized by the political advocacy group Stand with Crypto. The event was held 5 days before New Jersey voters will go with the polls for its party primaries, though reportedly more than 300,000 people have already cast their ballots. I believe that the state pension board believes that the cryptocurrency is an important part of the future of the country and economic system of the world, said Jersey City Mayor Stephen Fulop. Wow, these backwater states, man. A Democratic candidate for governor who was at the event. Stand with Crypto reported in March that more than 60,000 people registered at the organization that could play a key role in determining who will be the next New Jersey governor. The race is expected to be exceptionally close with both the June party primaries and November general election. All right, what are they actually doing? I support crypto, said Spadilla rally at the rally. More importantly, I support the whole concept of blockchain technology reforming and revamping our government. Campaigns backed by crypto in 2024. Repeat. You led me on, man. I thought this was going to be about crypto voting and some of the states were getting a head start on it. No, come on. Everyone's got to be pro-crypto at this point. It's immutable. It's a freaking open book. Everyone can see it. It's transparent. All right, moving on. Blockchain can end the food fraud crisis. Food fraud? I mean, our food's basically fraudulent right now. It's not real food. It's just, food fraud siphons. Oh, are you talking about how okay, people not paying for things or what? Billion from the global food industry every year and endangers public health when deployed regularly or realistically. Blockchain can prevent the shadowy crime. The problem it comes with a high price tag, scalability, cost, and interoperability. Integration imposes significant barriers, not to mention the privacy concerns, regulatory uncertainty, and stakeholder adoption. Food fraud isn't going anywhere, as David Carvalho, CEO of Naoris Protocol. Most people would be surprised to hear that the food fraud is an issue, but a major one costing the global food industry between $30 billion and $50 billion every year. That's a small percent of the sector's total value, over $12 trillion, but still equivalent to the GDP of a small country like Malta. So what's to be done? The blockchain implementation truly can achieve. Food fraud bites deeper than we realize. The food agriculture industry and the United Nations FAO outlines the food fraud involves purposely deceiving customers about the quality of content of the food that they buy. So I'm talking about it's not real food. Essentially, it's the intention of substitution, addition, or removal of materials from the economic gain. The typologies of fraud are diverse and sophisticated. These include mislabeling, theft, counter-labeling, and dilution. Yeah, I mean, there's things that they could definitely do. It definitely would be costly, though. I mean, you're talking about and regulation too would be insane. You're gonna have to probably have like meters tied into blockchain on food lines and like a production or processing lines for food, and every ingredient just kind of passing through, being accounted for what they're using. I don't know. I'm sure there's probably an easier way to do it, but it seems very costly. Anyway, we're done with that. We're done with that narrative. That's an interesting one. That's one we haven't heard about yet. I thought it was kind of neat. All right, guys. We're gonna get into it. The real news over on Twitter. Let's go, guys. If you haven't subscribed down below, what are you doing? What are you doing, guys? Please, come on. It doesn't cost a single thing to subscribe, do all the things down below. Right now, guys. I can actually tell you this too. Right now, we're sitting at 25 watching right now and only 15 likes. Come on, guys, move that up, bump that on up. We got to get more likes on the stream. Everyone counts against the algorithm here on YouTube. We got to get these numbers up, guys. We're trying to get to 1,000 before the end of the year. I'm just a baby. Getting so close to 700 subs though, guys. We are about 10 away. I think last time I looked we were about 10 away. We're getting there, guys. Seven to hit 700. Come on. We can do that in a single day. Come on. All right, moving on to the real news over on Twitter, guys. We're here. We finally made it to the real news. Oh man, it's gonna be another crazy shit show again tonight, guys. As it wasn't as fun enough yesterday, I've got even more crazy stuff to show you today, pertaining a lot to the Elon Musk and Trump stuff. But there's some other things in there too. There's some other goodies I picked out. All right, guys. Before I do this, though, let's get back into the chat real quick one more time and check into you guys hanging out over there. Looks like, yeah, let it be. I need to add that to the stream at some point. I'm gonna have a button for that too. Just have him sing "Let It Be," Z back to $1, and all the normies just start dancing, and we got the dancing dog in there. I'm definitely gonna do that. And you just gotta get time. It's all about time. Time to do all these things. Damn, I know I can do it. I can do it for sure. Jake the Snake says that guy is goated for making an earworm jingle for our bags. Seriously, he really is the greatest of all time for doing that. Z back to $1, let it be. Yeah, woo. For sure. Crypto Bo says that's why we come. Oh yes, of course, come for the chaos, but you stay for the. For the gains? I don't know. Oh, guys. Okay, I can sling it all day, says Milk Money. Probably, man. Probably. Video and chat is the full package, says Crypto Bows. 100%. I don't know what I would do without you guys. I'd be in a dark room alone, very bored, out of my mind without you guys. All right, I'm sure a lot of you guys would be too. This is how we get through it, though. Imagine the bear market, though. Bear market is where you're gonna separate the men from the boys, and of course the ladies from the girls, because man, it's gonna get very drawl. I'll just call it that. If we do not get an extended cycle or a hyper cycle or something crazy at the end of this. All right, moving into, of course, on X, guys, the real news. Of course, bringing you that real news every single night as well. Not Jerome Powell posted this today, a parody account. I have a plan to cut spending. Okay, let's take a look at it. Increase spending. Okay, that makes sense. Balanced budget or bust, says Elon Musk. Also saying, I super agree with this guy, referring to Speaker Mike Johnson at some point, Congress has to stop this endless cycle of out-of-control deficit spending. Yes, we do have to stop it. The Trump tariffs will cause a recession in the second half of the year. Elon Musk is pertaining to a possible recession off the backs of what is about to pass in the Senate, maybe next week. I don't know. After all of this publicity, you think that we would not be actually going through with it. Then we got, this one here. This one's a goodie.
Number two, you can bring down government debt, which means you can bring down government interest. And the federal government today pays more in interest than we pay for the Department of Defense.
This is Joe Rogan's reaction to the numbers, the real numbers. This guy.
Right, but how much of that is salary?
No, that's just interest on the debt.
Right.
That's just interest on the old debt.
Okay.
We pay like $1.2 billion a year right now, I think is the latest number, which is just interest on debt. It's not paying for any good or service. It's just interest on debt. But again,
what percentage of that is of the GDP?
Well, the total government spending is on the order of $7 trillion. Interest payments are like 1.2 trillion, something like that.
1.2 trillion.
I think that's the current number. DoD is 800 billion a year.
So 1.2 trillion.
Just off the top. Yeah, just off the top. And again, no tax. Nobody's benefiting from that. It's just interest payments.
That's bananas.
Right. And total GDP is like I don't know. It's I don't know. It's 20, 30, 40 trillion. It's much larger than that. But like still,
it's enough.
This is a lot of money. And the total accumulated debt is 35 trillion. And the total accumulated debt is 35 trillion, and it adds another trillion of accumulated debt every 100 days.
I think they broke the normie king, Joe Rogan. Everyone, of course, all the normies idolize this guy. They broke him.
Yes.
Oh my God, it hurts my head.
There's a Congress.
I love it. So the Tesla owner says Silicon Valley posted
number
this
two,
one.
you can.
About 19 hours ago, the federal government today pays more in interest than in debt until we do in our budget of the Department of Defense. We pay $1.2 billion a year just in the interest on the debt. I think they got that number wrong. Oh my God. What the hell? The total government spending is about $7 trillion. Interest payments are $1.2 trillion. 1.2 trillion. Ridiculous. 800 billion a year. Department of Defense is only $800 billion a year. We pay more than that in our U.S. debt. Interest payments alone. Elon Musk, is it time to create a new political party in America that actually represents the 80% of the middle class? Yeah. So he posted this as well. And what do you guys think? What do you guys think about this? A lot of people have voted, obviously, at 80% chance. 80% to his poll. There was 5 million plus votes. Yeah, 5.6 million votes have said yes to this. This is pretty viral, guys. We might be starting something. This kind of reminds me of maybe like a Berlin Wall kind of thing going on. All right, let's see what else we got here. You know it. What do we know, bro? You seeing this? She calls Putin. Hold up, I got another line. It's North Korea. Bro. Kim Jong-un. Yeah, I know, I see it too. This crazy shit that we pull in America. No other country is doing this stupid crap that we pull here. All right, $1 billion, guys. $1 billion. What are we referring to? MicroStrategy raising another $1 billion in its Stride IPO, upsizing from 2.5 million to 11.7. It's all funny money now, guys. Shares at $85 a share. My God. Proceeds, of course, are going to buy Bitcoin. And it's the largest preferred stock raise in company history. Boom shakalaka. More Bitcoin buys next week. And you know how big it's going to be. Like I said, I would not be surprised at all if the next buy is going to be about $20,000 worth. 20,000 Bitcoin. I don't know what that'd be worth. Do the numbers, guys. It's big numbers now. Big numbers hurt my brain. Michael Saylor says every Bitcoin that you don't buy is a $13 million cost. It's coming.
You keep your.
It's coming.
I think the best way to get superior returns, 100x type returns, if you're an individual, would be you adopt. You keep your day job, and so you maximize the cash flow you generate via whatever your profession is. You're responsible on your expenditures. You have to think in the year 2045, I think a Bitcoin's worth $13 million. So every Bitcoin that you don't buy is a $13 million cost. That Ferrari that you're going to buy is going to cost you like 6 Bitcoin. And so it's going to be $100 million Ferrari, right? If you look out 20 years. So you have to keep your job. Unless you're insanely rich, don't splurge on the Ferrari. Buy the 6 Bitcoin instead. And with regard to leverage, the intelligent leverage for the individual is generally long dated, mid dated mortgage debt. So if I have any kind of property, if I have a house, I would put a long mortgage on it, a 10-year mortgage, a 15 to 20-year mortgage on it, especially a conforming loan, and then I would roll it into Bitcoin. Because mortgage debt is not mark to market. It's against an asset which is fairly stable. Normally the interest rates are somewhat subsidized by a Fannie Mae or a Freddie Mac program or a government program. So it's the cheapest form of permanent capital that someone can get. So, I give you what you shouldn't do. You shouldn't quit your job. You shouldn't splurge on sports cars you can't afford. Don't buy a yacht because it's obscenely expensive, and don't pay off your mortgage. Don't get debt free. Any capital you have that's not marked to market capital would be better invested in an asset that's going up 30% a year for the next 20 years.
There it is, guys. Again, Sailor. I absolutely love that one. I think this is the second time I've showed this one on the channel. It's one of my absolute favorites. Of course, pretty much outlining the road to victory I had, in the last 4 years. And again, just copying his strategy as a pleb working day to day, saving up as much money as I could, just throwing it all in, of course, on this new crypto asset class. Sailor man, I owe him a lot. I owe him a lot. All right, guys. Elon Musk and Trump's breakup. Just going for that. Reach for that knife. Reach for that computer. It's still going. It's still happening. Oh, we're gonna buy that dip. Why? We saw yesterday. We completely tanked the market last night. It was crazy. Samson Mao also coming out on this too, saying if you did not take the opportunity to buy the Trump Musk beef dip, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. That's what I say all the time. I don't know what to tell you.
What are you, stupid?
A lot of coins, of course, were down in the last 24 hours. All right, guys. That is all I got for you on the news front over on X. Let's see if we can catch anything else special tonight. Anything else breaking without getting banned on YouTube by showing some things that are probably inappropriate. 2 hours ago, the American Party. Elon Musk is announcing the name of the party that he's proposing via that poll I just showed you. The people have spoken. Breaking news, guys, 2 hours ago. The people have spoken. A new political party is needed in America to represent the 80% in the middle. And exactly 80% of the people agree, which I showed you. Yeah, it was about 83%, 5,600,000 people. I might actually start being, at peace with Elon too at some point. How about the American Party? How about the Bitcoin Party? How about the Orange Party? I think we already have an Orange Party. The Bitcoin Party would be better. How about the Freedom Party? We got to get free. But the America Party, I just feel like that name is a little too on the nose. Anyway, what else we got that might be breaking tonight? I think that's pretty good. Senator Lummis says the Genius Act and the Stablecoin Bill will pass next week. Now she's pushing it out to next week.
Don't think we're going to complete it this week. We'll probably have to go into next week because a number of amendments will be filed. But we have worked long and hard to bring Democrats to the place where they can vote for cloture. I think we're there.
There we go. There's Senator Lummis, of course. Brought to you by Cryptos Are Us. I'm George. We're all George. You guys know the deal. Yeah, okay. Oh, God. Just in, European Union spokesperson says Elon Musk is welcome in Europe. You think he's gonna retreat to another country now? Oh, my God. I don't think so. I want one. Yes, it's been a while since we talked about this guy, too. Suzuki launches the $3,000 robotic transport dog, now available on the market. Ooh, it's actually available now. I was talking about going to Suzuki in Japan on my trip and taking a test drive on one, but they're so cool, guys. They're so cool. Again, in the here we go. Again, guys, in the dystopian future where you can ride your robot dog home with you. The robots, of course, are at bay with you, and your jobs are at risk. They're at risk, guys. Guys, if you are a driver, a telemarketer, a lawyer, a data entry clerk, a accountant, a writer, a journalist, a bookkeeper, a receptionist, a bank teller, a travel agent, a factory worker, ooh, your job's at risk. It's probably already gone. Mine's already gone. Yeah, factory workers are already all pretty much replaced. I mean, there's still some people that push buttons every once in a while, and you got people that, you know, make sure the robots don't break down in the Amazon warehouses, and but yeah, all the customer service representatives are pretty much all gone in pretty much every location. Fast food workers especially have seen this firsthand with those screens replacing all the people at the counter. Yeah, and of course your friends and your family will not be exempt to this. You get mad, you want a divorce, you're gonna get a robot, and you're gonna be happier. I'm just saying, guys, it's coming, of course, to a household near you. All right, where was I with the buttons? Oh, yeah, the buttons. I gotta do the thing. How am I gonna do the thing? Oh my God. The robots are coming, guys. You can't stop them. Oh, boy. I gotta find the thing. There we go. I got it. Back to the thing. Yeah, so these are gonna be so cool, guys. And $3,000. Who needs a bike anymore? This is so cool. Oh man, I'm definitely gonna have a really cool red yellow one. I'm gonna paint this all to hell, man. It's gonna be gorgeous, beautiful. Just in, Congressman Thomas Massey introduced the bill to audit the U.S. gold reserves, as we covered that also in our stream tonight. I definitely want to reshare this, guys, for anyone who hasn't seen this on my channel. They'll at least see it if they follow me on Twitter. $5 trillion Fidelity urged public company to buy Bitcoin. Yeah, every public company. He urges every public company. Fidelity urges every public company to buy Bitcoin. I mean, look at this, guys. This is not even Michael Saylor anymore. And he's wearing an orange tie, too. Holy shit. This is real pinch me.
Average annual return last 5 years.
Oh, my God.
There's 65%. So the question to companies out there is, number one, what's your return on invested capital? Have you calculated it?
Is it 65%?
How does that compare to your cost of capital? Are you generating shareholder value? Do you have extra cash? And if so, what are you doing with that extra cash?
Are you buying Bitcoin?
And then the ultimate question is, what's your current opportunity set? What are the investment ideas and opportunities that are in front of you? And do you think, or do you believe, the return on those ideas or opportunities will exceed the opportunity cost of Bitcoin? Thank you.
Well, I thank you, Fidelity suit man. Because you know where we're going, guys.
The point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever, Laura.
Forever. All right, guys. Just in, Japanese public company Remix Point announces it bought another 44 Bitcoin worth 4.7 million every single day. Another company, another purchase, yada yada yada. It doesn't stop. We just keep chucking along here. The current thing is probably a psyop. That's an interesting one. An interesting take, huh? That was a good one. Next, call me a retard. Yeah. Wouldn't that be funny if we all just got played? I would die. I would die. Oh my God, guys. I don't know. I'm gonna share that one too. Screw it. We're gonna try to get banned tonight. Oh my God. Just in, President Trump to announce next Fed chair very soon to replace Jerome Powell. Here we go again with more threats to Jerome Powell. This is breaking news 2 hours ago, brought to you by Simply Bitcoin. That's Nemo. What's his name? I forget his name. Not Nemo. And Nemo. And Opti, and I forget his name. Wow, it's been a minute. Actually, true story. Simply Bitcoin. I was watching one of their streams. I usually catch them every one in an off day, right? I usually catch them every so often, and I did catch. Is it Nemo? God damn it. I caught the guys, and they were saying, this was like 3 years ago, before I started the live stream, and they were saying, to anyone out there, I'm going to say the same thing too, to anyone out there that is, saying that, I can't get on YouTube, there's too many people, there's too many content creators, it's already a very crowded space. I want to tell you, it's not, and you can always bring something to the space that is in your own perspective or your own kind of way, like I'm doing here, right?
What are you, stupid?
Yeah, sometimes. You can do your own thing and, of course, get more exposure. And anyone out there, of course, raises more flags. The more and more we stand up against what's happening with all the money printing, with all the BS, all the stuff we've gone through, you too can also be a contributor to our space. So it doesn't stop anyone. It doesn't stop anyone. So I did want to shout out that to Simply Bitcoin. I remember doing that before last year. Just giving them a shout out. I'll probably tag them on this one too. I did that last year. We'll see if they respond. Anyway, Elon Musk. The reason I'm here is because I'm very worried about America going bankrupt due to the corruption and waste. If we don't do something to ship out America, the ship of America is going to sink, and we are all going to be on that ship. And I 100% agree with Elon, but again, these are the talks of a Bitcoiner. Why are you not talking more about Bitcoin out in public? Still, it's weird. Is it a psyop? Is it a psyop? All right, guys, we could stay here forever, of course, going through everything that's happening on Twitter. So I'm going to stop it there. We're going to get into the normies, catch up on the chat real quick before we do. And then we'll, of course, grade the normies on a traditional grading scale and get into the market predictions for tonight. It's already 9:15. Yeah, of course, the markets are not going to be open. Traditional markets are closed tomorrow for the foreign markets. And we've got a weekend to look forward to, guys. So it's going to be Saturday tomorrow. Touch grass, guys. We got to get outside and touch some grass. All right, so let's get back into the chat real quick. I can sing it all day, of course. Oh, my God. I got to go back up even further. Is he back to $1? Yeah, let it be. That's why we come. Oh, my God. I want Elmo Fire t-shirt with I was in the first 700. Oh, my God, Sharon. I could definitely do that. I think that meme is public. I don't think that's trademarked or copyrighted. I think it's public space, so I might be able to do something like that with Elmo. I definitely love Elmo. That's my favorite meme on the planet. If you guys haven't already figured that out, of course he is. He's just waiting for the chaos. He just wants to eat more of that low Bitcoin. All right, see, where else was I? That was Sharon. Oh, Milk Money says I can sing it all day, of course. Crypto Bo says video and chat is the full package, 100%. Clifford Bushman in the house. How's it going, Clifford? How's it going? He's got his popcorn ready. Thank you. Jacob Snake says have a good night, y'all. Heading out for the town with the lady. I'm sorry, my dude. Of course, the penguin right there. Yeah, I'm sorry. Goodbye. Bye. Make sure to enjoy the Friday open mic night. You're not going to be at the Friday open mic night either. Damn, Jake. I will definitely have to have a drink for you, my friend. D-Worm says Sailor needs to drop the mic, drop a milli on Zbeck. No, that is not the way. That is not the way, my brother. Sailor knows. Yeah, Sailor knows that's not the way. Have fun, Jake. Yes, have fun. Danny says, nice. Danny, I am paying off my mortgages to maximize the cash flow for my professions to buy Bitcoin before the robots take over. Yes, let's go. Get that money before it's too late, guys. By the time the robots take over, it's going to be too late. They're going to be paying themselves in Bitcoin. They're going to take it all. Sailor is the top cheerleader for Bitcoin, 100%. Bitcoin Jesus, big boss. Big boss. Yeah, it's like Metal Gear Solid, yes, big boss. Hello, Otaku and future crypto millionaires. Beebs in the house. How's it going, Beebs? How's it going? Clifford Bushman shouting out to me, have the orange party on my mind. Nemo, the orange clownfish. Unstoppable. That's right. I mean, Nemo is orange. Let's freaking go. Oh my God. What the hell? Yes, we're unstoppable, guys. What's up, Beebs? Exactly, Cliff. Number 493 here says Milk Money. Wait, really? You guys know the exact number in which you subscribe? There's no way. Okay, guys, let's get back in here. Into the normies. We're gonna dive into the normies, see what they're searching today relative to our space. Anything. Dunkin' Donuts in Krispy Kreme National Donut Day. So the normies want free donuts today. That is what they're searching number one on their mind and their agenda, I guess. We have a donut scented candle though. I guess that's for the spirit of the day, I guess. The National Donut Day. Absurd. How absurd. Summer Games Fest in 2025. Kilmar, Abrego, Garcia, all the normies searching the typical normie things today. My God, these are all bangers for the normies today. Of course, they are only typically searching for three things. That's celebrity, sports, and video games. Anything outside the ordinary. Of course, we grade them on a traditional grade scale. A, B, C, D, E, F, E? No, there's no E. I don't know. Why is there no E? That's a good question. Anyway, Cubs versus Tigers. All these sports. Normies love their sports. Resident Evil 9. My God, we're up to 9 now, guys. So we're actually more than that because there's spin-offs that aren't even numbered. Anyway, who's counting? AT&T offer to all their customers. Okay. D-Day. Doom. It's the anniversary of D-Day today. Wow, I did not know that. 225. Straw on Netflix. TV show. Norway versus Italy. More sports. Heat advisory. Texas Tech versus Texas softball game. Colombia. Venezuela. Kilmar. Phillies. Mellets. Diamondbacks. Peru. Oh my God. Normies love the sports today. Oh my God. That's just, the whole thing is just sports. My God. Sports ball. Normies love their sports so much. They get an F today, of course. An F minus. We're going to get them the lowest score possible. Not a single thing. They're not paying attention at all. Not even searching Elon today. Nothing. All right, of course. And then Bitcoin searches for the normies. Anything really happening today either? Not really, of course. Sitting down in the ultra lows, heading into the weekend at a 51. 51, my God. Yeah, so nothing has changed for the normies. Nothing has changed. All right, guys, we're here. We made it full circle. Back to the charts. Here we go again, guys. Here we go again. Of course, getting into Crypto Chaos Magic for the entire weekend. Remember the last 2, 3, 4 weekends we did? Pretty much on point every single time. It's amazing. I don't know how the hell we can keep that going. But let's see if we can do it again. Of course, we got to get into the mood. We got to light the candle, get into the mood, set the mood. Set the mood. Let's put the ritual sticks into play real quick. I'll check back in the chat here in a sec when I set this all up. We're going to copy all this. Why not? Move this into, this would be Saturday morning. Saturday, 9 p.m. Why not? We'll clean this up. That should be landing on Sunday morning. There's Sunday morning. And then we got the big one, which is going to happen on Sunday night. What happens Sunday night in Eastern Standard Time? The foreign markets actually open on the other side of the world. And the other side of the world usually gets pretty crazy on Monday morning in the foreign markets. The first ones to open, of course. And I think that's enough. No, we got to get Monday open too. Yeah, Monday open too. Yeah, there we go. So that's everything, guys. Everything right there. I'm not sure if we really need to... Oh, I got to keep them there. Anyway. All right, guys. So you got our ritual sticks in play. No one else does the entire weekend like we do because who's crazy enough to do it?
What are you, stupid?
Yeah, probably. All right, guys. So we're going to light the candle. We're going to do all the things as we do every single night. Some crypto chaos magic for you. Here we go. All right, light the candle. Here we go. Boom. Get that candle going. Here's a piece of Benny that we had from last night's live stream. Yes, where's my camera? There it is. All right, so yeah, that was Milk Money's. Yeah, Milk Money, of course, donated the candle to the stream, and we burned his Benny last night. This night, we're just gonna burn a fresh one. I got one on the ready. We gotta sacrifice one, not particularly to anyone or anything, but of course, just to sacrifice for the crypto magic, for the chaos magic. But anyway, before we do that, of course, we have to do a few things. So first, we got to set the stage right. We've got wind provided by my fans on my PC. We've got fire, right? All the elements are present. We've got earth for some of my leftover earthy coffee, right? My earthy coffee from this morning, still left over on my desk. And then, yeah, we've got the altar itself. And some water. Yeah, we got some water in my thermos. I've been sipping on water all night. I drink water at night, of course, because I had too much coffee in the morning. All right, guys. So we got the altar, we got the candle going, and of course now we are going to idolize the moon, right, for its power, harness its power of the moon. And you know what? I actually have a ton of other, crystals that I really got to get unpacked. I got to find the box somewhere. But I have one specifically for Chaos Magic that I haven't been able to use in a long time. I had them before I moved. We had some citrine. We had some Rodnite. Rodnite's a really good one for Chaos Magic. Oh, there's a few others too. But anyway, we're going to, of course, burn the Betty now to sacrifice on the altar, and then get into the market predictions. There it is, guys. We're off. Goodbye, Benny. Goodbye. Alrighty. Singe that Benny, yes. Burn, Benny, burn. All right, and why do we do this, guys? Why do we do this every night? Because we have to. We have to because
Bitcoin's powered by chaos.
Yes, and we are feeding the fire.
Satoshi started a fire in cyberspace.
Feed the fire.
Take your fiat currency and feed the fire.
Thank you, Sailor. Thank you, Sailor. And Clifford Bushman helping us with this $20 super chat to the chaos. Thank you, of course, for all. And Ramona, too. A contribution to the Crypto Chaos. By the way, got the like and subscribe. Thank you, guys. Oh, my God. Did we hit our 700 target? We're so close. We're so close, guys. I think we are 6 or 7 away. 6 or 7 away. But oh my God, guys, thank you again for contributing to the cause. The chaos. Oh, let's see where we land now, guys. Let's see where we land. We've got almost a full Benny tonight. Holy crap, guys. Thank you. Yes, nice. Let's go. And look at what we're up against. Holy crap. This is a long it's a long stretch, guys. Let's see if we can do this yet again. Oh. No pressure. I'm powered by chaos. I'm an instrument of chaos now. I did the ritual. Oh, I forgot to say our seance. Crocpeos. There we go. Alrighty then. And yes, like I said, Ramona, I did get those tarot cards, so I haven't had time to really get into learning how to use them because I haven't done them since high school, and I messed around with a girl a couple times with it. It wasn't like it really wasn't something I really took in back then, but I am gonna definitely want to get some time look into doing that on the show. All right, so where are we headed, guys? This is nuts. Let's get back into the if I can find it. Oh, my feed's really cool. I love all that stuff on there. Of course, the dystopian future music. Oh man, always pops up with those playlists. Our fire. Okay, there we go, guys. Here we are again, back to the Kimba the White Stone Lion. Just giving you the quick little reference before we dive into it. I like to always double check. Don't trust, verify, of course, what's happening. And in the space, it looks like it's pretty much still the same as we saw earlier. And that is, of course, the bottom at very strong 100K target. The top at a very strong 112 top. Pretty much our all-time high. That's pretty much where we're stuck range bound right now. And of course, we know going into this, it's going to be very, 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 very low volatility on the weekend. The only thing we know for certain is Michael Saylor is going to buy. He's going to put that announcement in on Sunday via an orange dot on the chart. And yeah, that's all we know going into this. So let's go. The gloves are off. Let's go. Yes, they've been off for a while. I don't know where the hell I packed my gloves. Damn. All right. Let's go. All right, here we go, guys. And we're off to the races. So our baseline target, looking in at probably a little bit of a run up into the afternoon into the foreign market. Then we're going to probably see a consolidation back down and do this a couple times. Same thing for America. Boom, something like this. So I would love to see at least a retest sometime, probably kind of low, into the weekend. And then it's going to kind of start getting explosive right around here. And market opens in China, Japan, Germany, all the other big economies, of course, are going to surge Bitcoin and hopefully retest some of our past targets, which was, I think 108 was our next big one. So I'd like to see at least a top off somewhere there and then a rebound in the morning. That is what I'm looking at for our baseline target. Again, up and to the right, still kind of bullish, but I'm calling base on that. The rhetoric right now is still kind of overall. I mean, last time we checked, and I did put a reminder on here, and I put a reminder on here to go back and look at it again. The crypto fear and greed index. Right, remember when we started the stream, it was in fear, and then we ended up in neutral. I wanted to double check where we are now. Still in neutral. So we're still in neutral. But we're out of fear. We're out of fear at least. So keep that in mind. The general sentiment overall is still not the greatest in our market for whatever reason. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, we got some of that to drink tonight. Saint Elmo. I'm going to have to get Elmo out for this one tonight. Oh my God, guys. Yeah, Elmo's going to love this one. It's made for him. Holy crap. Clifford Bushman with a $50 super chat as well. Oh my God. Plus 1 cent. What the hell? Bob Drew. Oh, 20 or 50 only choices. Feed the chaos and be well community. Oh my God. Thank you, Clifford. Guys, oh my God. I'm never gonna get used to this. You guys are crazy. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Of course, supporting the channel. We're going to the moon, guys. I can't wait to see where our channel is going to be at the end of this year. It's still so early. I'm a baby, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, Clifford. Let's make a deal. Is that the show? Let's make a deal. What did you bring with you? Oh my God, the moon. We're going to the moon, guys. We're on the moon. Ramona's fault. I bet. You guys are insane. Oh my God, I love you. Ramona, you're the best, man. I don't know what I'd do without you. I don't know. You inspire everyone. Oh man. All right, guys. All right. So we got our baseline target. In there, and I think it's pretty. I think it's reasonable. It's choppy sideways to the right, up and to the right. It's baseline. It's not too bullish. It's not too bearish. And I think it's reasonable, but I don't think we're only going to hit those beats. I think we're also going to probably see some negative action. So I'm going to go into our bearish target next. All right, guys, bear target for tonight. We're going to come up. We're going to retrace deck down, come back up in the American Open. It's not for the American market open, but the Americans are going to wake up. Maybe. I don't know. What do Americans do now? Go play golf, talk to people on the golf course, I guess. Maybe come back up and maybe retrace a little more. We get some crazy news over the weekend. Trump's not speaking with Xi, or I don't know. And we send this down. We send this down at some point, probably earlier than that. My guess would be somewhere right around here. To back down to the 101 territory. Very unlikely. I feel like we're going to probably go a little higher than 101. Maybe 1015, something like that. Let's go a little higher than that. So a little 1015 action there. Maybe go back up, quickly retrace to 102, and try to climb this back up to the market open in America. All right, so that is my bear target, and then we've got again, it's still higher. It's still higher and to the right too. I mean, look how that plays out. No bias there at all. All right, guys, so that's pretty cool. And then we've got our bull case scenario, which is going to be explosive, up and to the right. I would love to see something like this play out. Actually, let's do like a ticking time bomb kind of thing. Kind of just tracing and on, boom! All of a sudden, market opens and foreign markets explode, and we touch 111, 112, and we start the week off good at like 110 by the time the market opens. That'd be crazy. Let me draw that one more time. Oh, I shouldn't have done that again. Dang it! I'm not gonna be able to hit that same beat again. I'm just trying to replicate what I just did. No. Yeah, something like that. It hits back to 109. That's not as high as I wanted, though. Where is it? Yeah, something like that. And hitting 112. Yeah, something like that. All right. So that would be really great to see. I do not think it's going to happen, though. Very clear. And then, yeah, super bull case scenario. We don't care. Where are we even going with this? Oh, my God. Yeah, we're just going to smash into new all-time high. Why not? Right out the gate. 113. Oh, my God. There's only so much Bitcoin. Here we go. Did I just move things? Oh, my God. I keep clicking my right mouse click. I really wish I could just change the settings. I probably can. I got to look into that. New all-time high in the morning. Super bull case scenario. Highly unlikely. 10%. Not even 10%. 3% chance it'll play out. 5% at most. All right, guys. It's all about probabilities. That is what we deal with here. And then we've got the big one, the super bear case scenario, which sends us back down to the fire sale, currently sitting at 80,000 and some change. Almost 85 now, 80.5. That goes something like this. And yeah, why not? Elon Musk comes out and says he's leaving the country. I don't know what. Nothing is going to probably do that. But of course, we got to not leave any person out. I'm like Disney, guys. I want to pander to everyone. God, I want to get banned.
What are you, stupid?
Oh, God. Okay, yes. I want to pander to, of course, all the bulls and the bears. All the bears, too. Okay. All right, guys. So that is my bull bear base case scenario tonight with the super bull and a super bear case scenarios also in play. I'm, of course, feeling probably the same as I had the last few nights. I'm feeling more baseline and bearish. I think it's probably going to be something like this, choppy to the right, Either way, probably not get as low as we saw before, right? So we probably will stay a little higher than this. Again, kind of reflected in that there too, that we're probably going to stay above there somewhere. That again, not financial advice. I'm just an instrument of chaos. Anything can happen, as you guys know. Anything is possible. But it's exciting. I can't wait to see where we are on Monday. I'm sure we're going to be really close, as we have been all the time. Because I'm tired of winning. I'm so sick of it.
So much, you may even get tired of winning.
I'm so tired of it. Oh my god. All right, guys. So yeah, it's Ramona's fault. Yes, 100%. Clifford, what do Americans do now? Fight for freedom, or do they think they are enjoying the media programming? Clifford, where are you from? Where are you from? Actually, I don't think. Are you from Greece? Did you say you're from Greece, or is that someone else? There's so many people. Clifford, where are you from? Because I know you're over the pond with Andy somewhere too. I just don't know if you're some part of Europe. But yeah, it's all a plan, says Ryan Miller. Clifford's in the USA too? Okay, so you're speaking for us. I could have sworn you were across the pond though. I just got that impression. But anyway, yes, guys, this is where we're at. This is where we're headed, and I gotta head out. I gotta head over to the Patreon over at Crypto Futures, guys. If you haven't participated over at Crypto Futures, Rob is the man over there, of course, giving us some of the best crypto gems that I've ever invested in. The likes of course, XCN, ZBEX, Swiftcoin, Miria, some of coins that I have definitely raised my portfolio on. Oh my god, I mean, we've already gotten basically an entire 10x out of ZBEX. Look at the messy chart this is. I love it. God, this is such a mess. I gotta clean this up. But yeah, the man is amazing. I can't give him enough credit for all the things he does for our community. And he's also brought me into it as well. I wouldn't be here in this spot without him. I think that we are going to have a very, very good time this year, guys. You have an hour, says Ramona. I have an hour until, we start that off at 10:30. Yeah, about 10:30. All right, so I will see you guys over there, guys. Have a good one, and stay safe. Don't do anything stupid, right? Don't sell your bags. Don't do anything crazy. It's all going to be fine. As I showed you, the Sheriff Grady says, just just eat a moon pie. Don't kill anyone over it. All right. Home of the Bitcoin Part and Museum. What, in Canada? On Crypto Bows. I don't know your... Oh, in Nashville, Tennessee. Yeah, that's right. But I got to stop in there. I'm actually going to Tennessee this year. You just remind me of that. I keep forgetting. The Nashville, Tennessee, they have the Bitcoin Museum there. Yeah. I wouldn't be here without Rob either, says Milk Money. Yes, 100%. 100%. And this is all part of the plan, guys. We're trying to get as many people to see the side of financial freedom before it's too late. They have to understand. I try so hard with my friends and family. I hope every single day that they understand that this is coming. That this is inevitable. It's not a if and or. This is definitely happening, and it's happening right now, and it's happening to all sectors of the economy, all places, all things. Everything we do is going to have some sort of crypto or blockchain technology integrated into it. As I just showed you another one I didn't even think of before, the food fraud, about the manufacturers and putting in ingredients in foods that they're not really the same ingredients that they have on the labels. Yeah, we got to get this shit under wraps, man. And of course, blockchain, of course, with the immutable ledger technology, transparent. We can definitely do it. We definitely do it. All right, guys. So I'm going to call it. I got to try to get the stuff organized for my laptop. Just trying to get the show all working over there. I got about 15 assets. I got to still figure out where they go. And then I got about 100 fonts I still have to import onto my computer. I don't know if I'm going to leave on Sunday now, guys. I might actually delay it. Anyway, enough ranting about what's going on with me. I'm going to catch you guys in a bit, so hold tight. I'll see you over there soon. How soon? Soon. I love that Spaceballs quote. I'll see you guys over there. Peace. And I just got to find the button in order to get out. I just don't know what...
Fly me to the moon, let me trade among the stars. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, hold my
All right, guys, welcome to the real show. It starts now. Oh, jeez. Oh, God, you guys are great. Clifford Bushman says, I got to eat in Nashville, Tennessee once, and I'm looking forward to getting to enjoy more of that. Pure Michigan on West Coast now. Yeah. I mean, Michigan's nice when it's not too damn cold. I mean, it's kind of like our miniature version of Canada. Every time I think of Michigan, I think of cold and rainy. Yeah, Nashville. Yes, you born in Michigan. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, Tennessee born? What? I thought you were Michigan born. Okay, you were born in Michigan. Okay, gotcha. Oh my God, guys. Toasted the DM tonight. Oh my God. Yeah, dumb money. Yeah, toasted dumb money tonight. Yeah, that'd be a good thing. We probably should hit that off right out the gate. We should just have a big old toast. Make sure Gamma's out there with some fruity cocktail, and we're gonna give a toast to dumb money tonight. CMA Fest going to downtown now. CMA Fest, what is that? Okay. What the hell? Oh my God, guys, you guys are crazy. What is that? CMA. What? Now that we got all those other people out here, we can talk about whatever we want. Slide on over to North Carolina. I'll feed you, but I got questions. What the hell, D-worm? What the hell? CMA. So the Compangue Maritime. What the hell is this? Several different organizations. Country Music Association. Okay. Country Music Association is probably what you're talking about in downtown Nashville. I got some family out that way. I could probably, like I said, head out that way. Although I probably won't eat the same food you guys will eat, though. I don't know. It depends. It depends on what you guys are making. Oh my God. All right, guys. All right. I'm gonna call it. We got about 45 minutes. 45 minutes. We'll see you over there. Over at Crypto Futures. South to okay, yeah, Michigan. Huge 4-day feast is coming. What the hell, Crypto Bows? Oh my God. See you in the future, in the very, very near future. See you guys later. Peace.